New guidelines to ensure all cybercafes to close by midnight daily will be implemented soon. The new guidelines have been drawn up by Ministry of Housing and Local Government, hopes to curb social ills. The new rule also requires those below 12 years of age to be accompanied by their parents or guardians to cybercafes and that they are only allowed to stay until 10 p.m. Cybercafes will also be banned from games, gambling, pornography and music. Today we are here to look at the public perception on the early closure of cybercafes. So let's find out what they have to say about this matter.
So I think if cybercafe were off by midnight, it will be quite inconvenient for people without streaming because they can't go do assignment, especially like us, last minute we was rushing. It will be problematic, isn't it? So I don't think it's that appropriate for me, personally.
Yes, of course, because nowadays if you see in cybercafe also, though students go there normally to play games and all this stuff, but when it comes to night also, normally crimes or this kind of things will take place at late night. If like students, even though they were to go back late also, anything could happen out there.
Yeah, I support. Of course, I do support. Okay. Alright, if they ban the game, that would be best. I think the student, if even though you don't allow them to actually go to cybercafe, they play games throughout the day, isn't it? Even throughout the night. So it doesn't make any difference. Alright, but closing down the cybercafe maybe will cut down a little bit on their time spending on the games. Okay, but I don't think that will stop them. They don't have to sleep. Alright, they don't spend so much time on their final exam, but they spend a lot of time on the game. I think this don't really cut down. This don't really help a lot.
Well, that's not exactly true, because of course, internet can bring both good and harm to people. So it all depends on the students how to make use of the computer and the internet.
Well, I don't think it's very feasible, especially for university students, because most of us will be wanting to do our research, and even if we don't have internet at home and all that, we want to go and do our research and everything, and we normally do it probably at night or something, because that's when we're free and that's when we finish with universities and all that. So I don't think it's very smart. Maybe if they make sure that cybercafes don't allow like young kids to go in too late, then that would be smarter, especially because it's more convenient for us.
Cybercafes will also be banned from games, gambling, pornography and music. Hemalata Subramaniam, The Star Malaysia.